Ever sit down to study and suddenly everything else becomes super interesting? Your room needs cleaning, you're hungry, maybe you should learn pottery instead. Don't worry, you're not alone. Most people study the hard way, spending hours with books open, but brains switched off. Here's the thing, there are simple tricks that can help you learn faster, remember more, and actually enjoy studying. Whether you're preparing for exams, learning new skills for work, or just want to absorb information better, these methods will change how you approach learning. Let's dive into proven brain hacks that make studying feel almost effortless. The time pressure trick. Your brain loves to procrastinate. Give yourself 3 hours to study, and somehow you'll spend 2 hours scrolling and 1 hour actually learning. This happens because of a simple rule. Tasks expand to fill whatever time you give them. The solution? Create artificial deadlines. Instead of saying, I'll study biology today, try, I'll master photosynthesis in the next 25 minutes. Your brain suddenly gets serious because the time feels limited. Pro tip. Write down exactly what you want to accomplish. Learn Chapter 3 is vague. Understand how plants make energy and test myself on it is specific and actionable. The high-impact strategy. Here's a secret. Not everything you study matters equally. Some topics show up on every test while others barely appear. Smart students figure out what's actually important instead of trying to memorize everything. Think of it this way. 20% of the material usually covers 80% of what you need to know. So how do you find that golden 20%? Check old exams and assignments. Ask teachers what they emphasize most. Look for topics that appear in multiple chapters. Focus on concepts, not tiny details. Quick strategy. Before diving into a textbook, flip through and identify the big ideas first. Then spend most of your time on those core concepts. The focus sprint method. Ever notice how you get super focused right before a deadline? That's your brain responding to urgency. You can create this feeling anytime with focused study sprints. Here's how it works. 1. Set a timer for 25 to 30 minutes too. Study with complete focus. No phone, no distractions. 3. Take a 5-minute break when the timer rings 4. Repeat 3 to 4 times, then take a longer break. Why this works? Your brain knows relief is coming, so it's willing to focus intensely for short periods. Plus, those breaks keep you fresh instead of burning out. Bonus hack. Use apps that block distracting websites during your study sprints. Making distraction harder helps your focus. The teaching test. Want to know if you really understand something? Try explaining it to someone else, or even to yourself out loud. If you can't explain it simply, you probably don't understand it yet. Here's the process. 1. Pick a topic you just studied. 2. Imagine explaining it to a friend who knows nothing about it. 3. Use simple words, no fancy terms. 4. If you get stuck, that's where you need to study more. 5. Go back, learn that part better, then try explaining again. This method is powerful because it forces your brain to really process information instead of just reading words. You'll spot gaps in your knowledge immediately,